Welcome to a new video and welcome to Karting Genk for the 100 miles. Qualifying was definitely not great at all, as all my fast laps had some traffic involved.
No.
So let's see what the start of the race can bring us. And it's 5 red lights and away we go. And let's try to make up some positions within the first opening laps of this race. And despite getting absolutely loaded and pushed wide off the track, I still managed to gain a position. And as I get into the hairpin, I get a big bump from behind. And this is the exact reason I don't do rental karting as much. So, this is how you do clean overtaking without any contact at all. And this is where my race unfolds, as I make a big mistake choosing the left side going into the last turn on Karting Genk, as I get absolutely pushed wide and lose a lot of position. Also, the train in front is pulling away and it will be a hard task catching back up. All this battling and switching around places are costing so much time, as the leaders of the race are pulling away.
Yoink!
So let's try and work together with the driver in front, as he looks pretty fast.
Easy!
This is how you overtake, left, right and center. And now let's look forward and close the gap in front, as the leaders are not that far away.
A few moments later.
Bruh.
And as I was catching the group in front, the drivers behind thought otherwise and rather battle than catching up with me and work together. And I know this is so dirty, but I couldn't let the group in front pull away, and I wanted to let the drivers work together.
A few moments later.
And as I was catching the group in front fast, I got wide within the last turn, and there was
I'll be honest with you.
grip at all within the runoff area.
I'm kind of retarded. In that.
Why are you coming fast? Why are you fucking coming fast?
And like, what is this for a move? Absolutely sending it, using me as a brake and almost spinning out as well. But I will never let that happen. So I'm gonna take back what is ours.
shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again, as this driver thinks punting and pushing people off the track is allowed. So let's take back what's ours again. And you can even hear this driver getting annoyed.
A few moments later.
And this was one of the rare mistakes I made within my first stint. I was touching the curb while braking hard in a straight line, and this unsettled the kart, and I missed the apex by a mile. And on this point, I was pulling out the racing driver excuses, as I got some strong doubts about the performance of this car, especially with the handling and getting out of corners. And on this point, within the race, it was pretty clear that a lot of drivers and teams were going off sync with the pit stop strategy. And that a lot of drivers and teams did go off track, and that I gained some positions within the process.
A few moments later.
The thing with rental karting is that a very dangerous situation is always luring around the corner, as there are also drivers that can't even handle the damn thing.
A few moments later.
So the first driver within our train is getting within the pits. On the contrary of the other teams, our team did not have any comms at all. And this meant I would completely rely on the driver in front and to pit at the exact same time.
A few moments later.
And as this was my first time doing the 100 miles of Genk, I didn't know the speed limit for the pit stops and slowed down way too much, as there was not even a speed limit.
You serious?
A few moments later.
And directly out of the pit, it was pretty clear that staying out longer and working together with the other drivers was beneficial, as I gained some positions on track and also closed the gap to the front runners. So let's hunt them down. And after a few corners, I knew it for sure. This car's handling was so much better than the other one. It was a difference between day and night.
A few moments later.
This was definitely not on purpose, but the mid-cornering speed of the driver in front was just so slow. I can take the corners so much smoother and so much faster. It's insane. And this of course helped with the lap times as well, as I was now one of the fastest drivers on the track. So now I had to choose between the 3 drivers in front and bump draft them. Always choose the inside, especially while winter karting. So the driver in front knows I'm way quicker and I don't play around. So let's make a move heading into the next turn. So now we are in the top 10. Let's hunt the top 5.
A few moments later.
And I was ticking off all the drivers in front one by one, while I was working towards the end of my second stint. At the end of my second stint, I came in P8 overall. So from here on, my friend was taking over. So let's head to the race results. And that's P14 within our first 100 miles of Genk, with no practice, no comms and a lot of competition, as it was in the middle of the summer break. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you within the next one. Bye!